Crazy. Madness.
What's madness?
It's me.
Hello,
You
everyone.
know it. Hello and welcome to episode 195.
You sure about that?
Nope, not at all. But I'm excited nonetheless. What a huge week it's been. And we say it every week. And
It is
every week,
195.
every week we're going to say, no, there's not going to be much on it. And then we'd start putting the thing together, at about 155 and go, wow, there's a ton of stuff.
We got a lot of stuff.
So
Plenty of stuff this week.
without further ado, let's get stuck into it. Who's with us today, Beach?
We have Needle Juice.
Needle Juice.
Welcome. Craig Jones, hello.
Craig,
We've got the
again.
boss man.
Boss
Retro
man.
Robbie's on. Hello.
Jeff-
Anthony's on.
Jeff's watching with new companion Phaser 2.0.
2.0.
2.0.
That's right, because unfortunately Phaser 1.0 expired.
Yeah, kick the bucket too hard.
That's right. Tony P's on. Hello, Tony P.
Tony P.
Yeah, Rocket
Main
Man.
man of the moment.
That's right.
And he's been doing laps everywhere. He's excited.
Oh, look, Richard Rob's already guessing.
Is he?
But we haven't even talked about what it is yet.
No.
What is this segment?
What's your favorite thing for breakfast?
Not quite, but that's
No.
going to be one of the questions we're going to be asking. So this is car of the week.
Everybody's got a comment with what you ate for breakfast. And it's not Valentine's Day, so we should get responsible comments.
Doesn't always have to be Valentine's Day to have inappropriate comments. All right, so we need to know the make.
Model. Color.
The color, yeah, or livery, I guess.
Livery.
The scale
The weight.
and the weight. That is
The
correct.
size. Manufacturer of the year. All that stuff.
Yeah, all that standard sort of stuff. And we'll keep going throughout the show while you
Look what I can do. That's going to throw people off.
You lifted a jar.
It's not
Is
a
that
jar at all.
good?
Probably comes in a box more than a jar.
All
Hey, what
right.
did we do last
Oh,
weekend?
Con's on too. Hello.
What did we do last Sunday?
Last Sunday, we went to the 2024
24.
Australian Toy, Hobby, and Licensing Fair.
Yep.
And we went there for the hobby bit.
And I got rejected.
Did you?
Yep.
What were you doing?
No license for you. they wouldn't give me a license for anything.
No.
No, we went for the toy and hobby fair bit, didn't we?
That's
and
right.
we met up with some of the biggest brands in the world.
That's right. So this is
To me,
a
Australia.
trade event, yes?
Yeah, it's a trade event where we get to see all the new goodies and some of the goodies that come. You might have seen them a couple of weeks before in Nuremberg.
That's right.
Excuse me.
Excuse you.
I had a camel treat stuck in my throat.
What?
You know, the camel treat.
Oh, I thought you were going to say you had a date.
We had that too. But yeah, so it was really good. And we got to meet Tamir Australia,
Yes.
Hornby Australia,
Yes.
DDA. It's
That's
got
correct.
some fantastic things.
Big things happening there.
Godhand, they had
Yes.
representatives out from Japan.
That's correct. Yes.
The Kai, all of them. All of our suppliers are there. It's good. Everybody from around the country comes. And in fact, like I said, around the world. So representation from overseas, which is really good. And a lot of them actually came in store as well to check out what we do and how we represent the product.
That's
so,
right, because we're not far from the venue.
No, 5-minute walk.
That's right.
So a big thank you to everybody that was involved. It was really good to see what's coming. And I think 2024 is going to be massive.
I think so too.
All right.
I got the feeling. What's happening this evening? Something big's happening this evening too, isn't it?
Some more HB builds?
No, we're not talking about Valentine's Day either.
Oh, Tay-Tay?
Tay-Tay's in town.
Oh, BJ's been going cray-cray for Tay-Tay. That's a mouthful.
Can't you see it? It's written all over my face.
It's nice.
But even if I'm not showing
She
it,
might be
plenty
like,
of other
she
people
might be
are.
like Sir Rod and come in and see us. Do
Maybe.
you think she's into model trains?
I meant to share something and I was going to tag her into it.
No, Cher's not
I
here.
still will. Hey?
She's not here. Cher's not here.
No, not share.
Oh, Cher.
I'm speaking Chinese now.
It's
It is Chinese New Year too. That was on last Sunday.
Happy Chinese New Year.
That's right. It is the Lunar New Year as well.
Year of the Dragon. Is that right?
Year of the Dragon it is. Sounds like big and awesome, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, let's get started. We got some
With
some
treats from the
stuff.
Far East.
What we're going to look at
Can't we
first.
say- Treats from the Far East.
Oh, is that? Oh, well, that's the thing.
Hey, that was the segue,
We are
mate.
going to be looking at brand new Godhand.
I love that little pouch. It's so like Japanese.
What's a protective pouch?
I know.
Yep. So we've got 2 new
And
colours
I
here.
know because I've nearly lost a nipple to these.
You're not the only one.
Hey, you put these in your little Godhand apron.
Yes.
That's been relegated to barbecue duties now. That's with the barbecue kit.
That's right. That's
Put
right.
these in your little apron and you bend over and the slots out and then slip and
Oh,
slides
yes.
and you nearly lose part of your body.
So we've got 2 new special, well, they call them nippers. We call them side cutters.
Yellow and red.
That's right. Now, difference being is the red ones
Yep.
are for metal,
Metal.
and they've got much bigger jaws on them. So
I'll go
these are
get
these
some
little-
piano wire.
No. I've got some brass here.
No, piano wire. I've been shown how to test nippers.
But normal nippers, you shouldn't use piano wire because they'll leave the mark.
Okay.
Okay, so these ones are for up to 2 millimeter thick metals.
Wow.
Okay, so rod. And then this one is a special nipper designed for masking tape.
A what?
It's a masking tape nipper.
As opposed to scissors?
That's right. And I'll show you why they're superior to scissors.
No.
Have we got the scissors here? Actually, I forgot to get the scissors to show you.
That's okay.
That's all right. We'll find some somewhere.
We'll just compare it to tearing it.
All right, so let's have a look. What
I've
have I
got some
done
here. You don't need to open new ones.
No, I was going to show it from the top.
So
top
this,
angle.
the orange one, and I like that it's that because it
There you go,
reminds me of Tamiya masking tape.
Yeah. And when you got
I'll bring
the
it.
cap on, it's easy to recognize which ones. Okay,
How?
so here we go. We've got the 2
Oh,
different
because
kinds.
of the coloured legs.
Okay, so the yellow ones are the tape ones, and so they call these ones maspa, which is like a Japanese shortening of masking tape nipper.
I love this slang.
Maspa, right?
Maspa.
And this one is the metal line nipper, so it's for rods. Okay, it's got a listing of all different metals here. So generally up to 2 mil on most metals, except for really hard steels.
So you wouldn't do piano wire with it?
No.
I'd call this a pair of nippers. What would you call it?
I'll call it side cutters. But I'm
What-
starting to use the nipper.
What would you call this then?
It's a side cutter as well.
No.
What?
If that's a pair of nippers, what do you call 2 of them?
Nippers.
Nipper- Nipperses. I don't know.
I know where you're headed,
Do you?
but I wasn't going to say it.
What? No, I don't know. What's the plural noun for nippers?
Nippers.
Because no, that's nippers. Passing nippers. Not passing these.
A bunch of nippers.
Don't know.
A pair of nippers?
That's a question for the day.
Isn't
There
it?
you go. You
All
can
right, I'll
mull.
finish
You
now.
can mull on that one.
Okay, so there's the 2 types there. And on the back, they give you an indication of the different metals too. It is all in Japanese, so if you really want to be sure, you just get your phone, put it on Google Translate, put it on camera, and it'll translate that for you. Okay, let us...
As long as it's not a DJI app, you'll be right.
Android and DJI do not talk, do they?
Not anymore.
No, never.
No
Never.
DJI for you.
All right, so here, what have I got here? I've got a little bit of brass that I just found because I forgot one of these too, but I found this floating around.
Where did you cut that from?
Well,
I'm
I-
not, what's missing it? Is my chair
Don't
going to
worry,
fall?
don't worry. No. it's
Is
gonna
my
be all right.
chair
It's all
going to
right,
fall
it's all right.
over?
No, I was hoping that this was going to be
Here's a piece
tight
of
enough to actually see how rough that is.
here's
You
a,
might be able to see it.
here's a piece of brass I had in my pocket.
So normally when you use, we normally use cheap side cutters, right? Like this.
Do you?
This is what I would normally use.
Ooh.
And you see how they've been. Look at that. Look at how sharp they look.
Yummy.
And that's one of the reasons why these sort of things we
Probably-
normally get. Oh, I don't know if anyone will really be able to see it.
It's probably why you don't want to cut music wire with them.
Oh, that doesn't like it very much, does it?
It doesn't cut at all.
It's got no more teeth.
Did you rehearse
There we go.
this?
Rehearse. What's rehearsing?
You just gnawed at it.
I don't understand the meaning. Oh, this is a really extreme demonstration, isn't it? You can see how it's really jagged and stuff.
Extreme with BJ.
It's jagged.
All right. Now
All
show
right,
us the
and
good
then-
ones. Show
and
us
then-
how easy it is.
Stick it in there.
Is it going to go in my eye?
Probably.
Oh,
Oh, we don't have enough zoomage, but that is really smooth. Maybe the reflection. You can see the reflection.
you've got nice nails, though,
See the reflection?
of your nail.
So you can see how flat that is now.
Yeah.
Now let me do the gnawing trick again. Actually, if I show the other side, that's probably been gnawed. You can
There
see
you
that really rough edge there compared to
Smooth.
smooth.
I love it.
Yeah?
And it was effortless. And
Effortless.
probably accurate.
Yeah.
You
So
wouldn't
see
be
the size of the blades there.
Yes.
So ideally, the thicker the component, like up to 2 mil, you use it over here because you have a lot more power. And then for the finer stuff, you use towards the edge here. You know, like if you're doing like 0.2 or 0.3, you'll get a crisper cut from here because the taper is slightly different.
Crisper.
All right, so that's that. All right, let's look at this one. This is our...
Unsheath it. Ooh.
And it looks very similar, right?
Yes.
Now, the difference is basically the blade. The blade is much sharper. So is that...
Be like water.
What do I do with my tape?
Not sure. Snap, 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 snap.
Okay, so here's the tape, right? Now,
Nice
community tape is the tape that we'd normally use. And if we do this, I mean, it's handy having this tooth thing here, right? But leaves a little bit of cat hair. Wonder where that came from. And then you've got this
Valentine's
there,
Day,
right?
No hair down there.
And this is what happens, right?
Yep.
So when you cut it, got that little snip.
Stop it.
And you see that? This does not change shape. Okay, so if we actually put it down and use a knife on it, the knife will actually round off that. So it won't be totally sharp edge. Also, if you used a scissor on this, it'll actually deform it because it's actually getting sheared and it bends the edge.
Wow.
But here, and it's got a nice little click.
How happy would you be if somebody used that on piano wire and then said, here's your pliers back?
You'll hear the wrath. The wrath of the BJ, right? Okay, so that's the regular tape. Now I've got, what do I do with the other one? Yeah, I've got some thicker vinyl tape here. This is their flexible tape.
Flexible?
Yeah, this is what they call the tape for curves.
It's my flexi friend.
It's white.
Here you go. Oh.
All right, see it
Do
is.
it on camera.
So
Snip it.
it can do 12 mil tapes, but not a problem because it's 12 mil wide.
Looks perfectly suitable for gummy bears.
There you go. And the other advantage of doing this too is if you're putting this around a curve, you can actually do the snips.
Oh, stop it.
Like this. Now, if you try doing this with scissors, because it ends shear, it'll actually tear the very tip here.
Just the tip.
And if we put it down like this, so this is what you normally do here, right?
Oh,
that sort of thing.
You
know what I mean?
You're a magician, Mr. Louis.
You know what I mean? Like that.
You're a magician.
But that's not the only advantage. It's got multiple advantages.
Tell me more.
All right, just say, I just found this somewhere. I'm finding all sorts of stuff. All right, and just say you wanted to, like, I don't know, let's do this bit.
Can't see.
Oh, we'll do this. Tape up on the edge. I can barely see too. I'm on funky angles here. And you just wanted that tape to be flush against there. Well,
Yep.
If I can fit this in here properly, hang on. I've got funky angles going on again.
You're one of those people that like to paint on the sprue.
Like this. No, hang on. Maybe I should cut this off the sprue.
Then we'll lose it.
Will we?
What's it off?
This thing?
Yeah.
Oh, this spare bit anyway.
Is it?
Oh, let's see if I can show you. So the idea is it will cut flush against the plastic. No, I missed it. Shall I try again?
Try again, Beej.
I've got this bit of sprue in the way. You can see it right there.
Well,
It's
this
blocking
will
my arm.
cut. I'm sure that this will cut plastic too.
Yeah, chop, chop.
Yeah?
Chop it.
I'm not licensed.
Aren't you?
I told you they wouldn't give me my license.
Hang about, that's my finger.
That's okay. It cuts fingers too.
Does it?
Only up to 0.3 mil.
Yeah, that'll do. Thank you. All right, we've got this again. Oh, well, hopefully I've... All right, so you hold this up. What are you doing? Yeah.
Oh, precision. The
Funky angles.
The tongue nearly come out then.
There you go. So that's something you do that you won't be able to do with scissors. So there you go.
That's
That's very
cut
quick.
flush on that line.
Yeah, it has.
Wow. Well, my finger's not even getting, my nail's not even getting
It's
caught
not
on.
gone fur, is it?
Not gone
No
furry at
fur.
all. No faux.
So there you go. So the brand new side cutters from Godhand.
They were
So-
hand delivered by Mr. Godhand himself.
That's right. That's right. Beautiful tools. All their tools are beautiful. They have such a variety of very specialist items. And I'm going to endeavor to teach everyone how to use them.
And I'm endeavouring to learn out what you call 2 pliers.
I got suggestions, but I don't think they're kid safe.
What's car of the week?
Car of the week. Let's go. Oh, look.
Oh.
I've missed all these comments.
Have
Start
you?
from the beginning, right?
Well, we can't. You're going to leave me
What have we got
swinging
here?
in the breeze.
All right. So we've got Retro Rob. He says
Yep.
it's a Holden of some sort. Is that correct?
I reckon it's a Holden.
Okay. Okay. So
Retro Rob's
Jeff reckons it's a Holden now too. He
Retro
just said it
Rob's
was a
going to
Ford.
love today's show.
Is he?
Oh,
Oh, Anthony's on.
Anthony Miller. Oh, he's
this?
decided to turn up to work today.
EH Ute.
EH Ute.
Kellogg's Cornflakes publicity car.
Well, it could be.
Well, could be. It does say cornflakes on the side. It
Does.
says Kellogg's as well.
It's got a little Easter nugget at the back. Is that what you call it?
Easter nugget.
Easter egg.
Is there an Easter egg on the
There's
back?
an Easter egg at the back.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay. We'll show that off a bit
So
later.
maybe it's not just cornflakes.
Oh, I see. Okay. Oh, Anthony's right into it. He's got weights already. I think
Has
we
he?
have to weigh it.
You have to weigh it.
Let's weigh that sucker. Let me just get this back.
Where did you put? Jeez, I really love this.
What?
This pit mat.
It's good, isn't it?
People like to weigh it just so they can see the whole car.
Oh,
That's a nice round number.
Anthony has guessed
That's a nice round
880, and that is too heavy.
880.
That's
way
too heavy.
That's way
which
too
means
much.
Jeff's 950 is too heavy. And Jeff says he calls those side cutters snappers.
Snappers. Snippy.
Anthony says multiple nippers.
Multiple nipples.
Tony P says what?
Multiple
A
nipples.
cutting of nippers. Oh, he's
Cutting.
He's a scientist, that guy.
He's a linguist. Not only a rocket engineer, a linguist engineer. Talking
Oh,
of,
Anthony says I should be ashamed of those nose pliers. I don't know. We still use them.
they're from Nan.
These have been around for a long time. haven't
They're
they?
from Nan's cupboard. I reckon old Keith had them back in 1947.
I can see through
Yeah, that's what he used to do all his control rods with.
them. Oh.
Hey,
Oh, it's gone through a lot
all
of
right.
spring steel, hasn't it?
You talk to these fine people. I reckon we.
Oh, Anthony's guessed another one. 505 and Craig is his 550. That's too low.
Too low.
Between 550 and
80.
880.
880.
That's right.
All aboard.
All aboard.
I think it's time to talk trains with Will James.
That's right.
Come on in, buddy.
Oh,
G'day.
Welcome.
Right.
Welcome, Will James.
What
Hello.
is that magnificent
Whoa.
item?
That is one of my all-time favorites.
That's definitely one of my all-time favourites, and it has been a very exciting week. I'll show you over on the back of the package, Charlo.
You've got different colours.
I've got so many. Well, we did have so many. So these. How are you? How is everyone?
No, we're
I
going
just
okay.
realised
Thank you
I'm
very
coming
much.
gun ho.
No, it's excitable. You're allowed to be
Yeah,
excitable.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
Friday Live
I'm
Day,
very
and I'm
excited.
looking forward to actually learning something about trains
We're
today.
going to learn something.
Yes.
Fantastic. Well, this week we received the Great A4 Gathering 10th year anniversary special editions.
A4 Gathering,
Yeah, so in the 1930s,
my favourite era.
in the UK,
Mm.
they started producing these streamlined steam locomotives, which
They
are the
look cool.
Gresley A4s. So they're an
Mm.
iconic locomotive.
Oh, gorgeous.
Mallard, which is in front of me here, holds the world record for the fastest steam engine.
And that's what I like about it, because you're allowed to play with the Mallard at full speed.
Yes,
and
it's
the foamies can just be quiet.
accurate. Yeah, so
They can,
How fast did
look
it go?
out, I'm coming through.
just clocked over 200 kilometers an hour,
Yeah.
Wow.
Go
which
look,
is faster than a lot of modern trains.
you go look out, old Gus, I'm coming on through.
Yeah.
That little Mallard going at 140 on the speed controller.
Out of the way.
Taking the stopper off of it and wound it up higher.
Wow.
So Mallard, all these locomotives, out of the, I think it was about 30 of these ever built. There are 6, I think, in preservation.
Is that all?
Yeah, they like to scrap things back in the day. They just saw that as a big chunk of money sitting there, so they cut them up.
They could have got to turn them into diesels. Something
Man,
cute in
shopping
the middle.
trolleys, cans, razor blades. So Mallard is in preservation. It sits in the museum in York.
New
on
York?
display. No, York.
York.
In England. There are 2 in America, though. There is the Dwight D.
Why
Eisenhower,
would they go to America?
because they were named after different things. And some of them were, for example, this is the Union of South Africa.
South Africa.
South Africa. And then there was the Commonwealth of Australia, which sadly got scrapped, and we didn't get our hands on it.
You would have loved that.
Oh, mate. Absolutely. There was the Dominion of New Zealand, also got scrapped.
New Zealand.
Yeah, our cousins over there. And
well, we could have shared the same train between us.
We absolutely could have. Well, I mean, we would have kept it here. They can just come and look at it.
Yeah.
But, you know, the government turned it down, so they scrapped it. Then, yeah, there was a Dwight D. Eisenhower. So they gave that to the Americans.
And they took it.
Yeah.
No,
and
they'll
there
take
was
anything, won't they?
They took that. And there was, I'm probably going to get it wrong, I think it was the Dominion of Canada. And that is also in Canada.
Oh, they would have loved that as well.
About 10 years ago, they got them all together.
What do you
It's
mean?
like a big reunion party.
Big party.
Do you think
So
they knew each other?
They put them back on the ship.
They
And
would
they
have
took them
remembered
all
each
back
other.
to York and put them all together. So this is a commemorative edition of this event. So you get this unique.
You can get
Oh, wow.
all of the ones that are still remaining.
Yes.
Oh.
So you can get Bitten, which is owned by Hornby, which is in their museum, which is apparently going to undergo an overhaul very soon.
Mm.
You can get Mallard, which is what is in front of us, which is at York.
Mhm.
You can get this locomotive, which is the Union of South
Look at the
Africa.
box. Let's have a look at the
Yeah.
box. Show me the box.
So I actually got to see this locomotive when it was still running. It's now in
Go on,
static
over here.
preservation.
Let's move that up a bit here.
So
Well, have you been on it?
no, I couldn't get tickets, but I went and watched it go past.
Didn't they know who you were?
Not back then.
Really?
Yeah, this was a
You
little while
weren't.
ago.
You weren't Will James Railway back then.
I
you
was.
you were.
I was. Yeah.
I would have demanded that you won.
Yeah.
Get your fingers in that box, mate.
I'm right in
You want me
there.
to hold that?
Thank you. So there's also
All right.
a couple of others. So yeah, you've got the two American ones there.
What have we got here? We've got
Oh,
certificates
so you
and
get
stuff.
certificates and stuff. So without breaking too much,
It doesn't matter if we break a little bit.
I don't want to. Where are we?
More likely to bend it than break it.
That's right.
Getting the hands in there.
That's right.
So you've got a certificate of authenticity and your numbers. So this is number 180 of 510.
All
Is that
right.
all?
There's only
That's a lot,
510 of each of them. So some of these have already sold out. We've sold out of quite a few of them. I know
Look at
that
Simon
yeah.
Collar signed every one of them.
How many did you buy?
I'm pretty tempted to buy one.
One of
Yeah.
each.
Oh, no, one of each would be nice.
All
They
right.
look pretty good. So this is,
I know somebody that can hook you up.
Yeah, do you?
Yeah.
Oh,
I
cool.
want to see our train guy.
Does he like trains?
He loves them.
Right.
It's,
Very good.
Get that twinkle in his eye. Comes with men.
Comes with a couple of little men there. Yeah, pop them in. So then, yeah, this is the Union of South Africa. So this one only just got taken out of service.
See if we can pop it right here for the top camera.
Right here. Oop,
Oh,
So
there he goes.
There's 4 versions. Is it?
six.
6 versions.
Six.
Mm.
Six all up. So there's
And
also
how many have we
Sinai-
got left?
We have the Mallard in front of me, Union of South Africa, and we have the Dominion of Canada. That's
Do
all
we have the Australian one?
we've sold out. It went this morning. We did have Commonwealth of Australia.
You really,
We do have some of the other ones that are not these full special editions. We've also got
I'm upset.
I'm going to try and get in tight.
we've
Like
got
the
Golden
photo.
Fleece, which is similar to this one. It's a green one. Hang on, we'll pull the tender out. There we go.
Oh,
Makes it a bit easier.
It's so mean.
That wasn't so tender, was it?
There we go.
I'm
We're
going
with this
multiples,
one.
mate.
Oh,
I'm
look at
going
that.
multiples.
So
Hang
you
on,
got
hang
some
on.
good
Let
cab detail in
me
there.
let me get in there. Let me get in there.
This is scary.
Look at that. This little camera in here. So you got your cab detail, but you've got all your running gear, which is extremely nice. Real beauty. Look at that. Nice, good detail.
So what do you call that banding? Is it just called banding?
Yeah.
Is that what they call it?
Yeah, I think
Is
so.
it?
I think so.
Looks cool.
I don't know. I might be wrong. But
So we've got the little
Did they get that?
the tenderer thing here.
They got compartments like the Titanic, so it can't sink.
Sure. But that did sink.
So this is different to chicken tenders, right?
Chicken tenders,
Yeah. Well, you can try and eat it.
coal,
Probably won't go.
and
so well.
water.
What have we got here?
So water goes in the back, coal goes in the front.
Yeah. People can go on these tenders. So this has got a walk-through tender. Look.
Oh, what?
So these ones, so they don't have to change the crew while they're going along. They can actually go in them and you walk along the side here. Which camera we got?
We got the top one now.
Top one. So these have a walk-through tender.
Let me see if I can
So
focus
because
it in
these
for you.
were high-speed trains and they didn't want to...
We're going real tight.
They
There we
didn't want
go.
to slow down while they were using them. Some of them had a walk-through tender. So
Right.
this would couple onto your carriage rake,
Yes.
and you could walk through the side here where you can kind of see this channel, and then you'd pop out.
People
on
were
the
skinnier
side.
back then, weren't they?
I
It must have been
guess.
pretty small, yeah.
I've been through one.
Was it tight?
Yeah, it's tight.
Did you end up coming out black?
No.
Wouldn't it be like
It
covered
was
in
in the
coal dust?
No, I was in the museum.
Oh,
They keep it all clean.
Oh, do they?
Yeah.
What? Did I say something wrong? Oh, whoops.
Where are we?
Hang on,
There we
hang on,
go.
I'm coming back.
There
There we
we
go.
I'm just fainting.
That's... You're too excited, mate.
What?
Too much.
What?
You're too much for me today.
So
Have
yeah,
I?
these are very nice, and these have come out, and they've already sold out pretty much. I've had to take these away from people looking out on the floor.
Really?
Yeah, someone was looking, and I was like, I've got to. Sorry, mate.
Sorry, mate.
This has got to go.
Let's get that focused again.
Got to
So-
show everyone else.
So we're down to our last couple.
Yes, so these are DC. You can make them DCC if you want. They'll take an 8-pin decoder, and you could fit a speaker into these apparently quite easily. That's what I've just been having a quick squiz at.
So that stuff normally fits inside the tender, right?
Yeah, you could go tender mount with this. I think it'd probably be the easiest. Your tender does also have pickups in it, so that's your connector there.
Oh, so multiple pickups.
So
So
it's
when
gonna
you're
be a
going
good
through,
runner.
That's going to be a great runner.
yeah, going through points and stuff.
Yeah, that's going to be a beaut.
Mm.
I think you should
That's
make
been-
it yours.
Yeah. Oh,
I wouldn't want you to miss out.
ooh, I don't know.
No?
There's mellowed. I like the blue there.
Yeah, the blue's very nice.
Isn't it?
Iconic.
Is it?
Yes.
So there's all these really fine details here. So what are these things?
Yeah, so you've
Yeah.
got all different. Well, it's all separately fitted parts. So you've got your whistle up the front there.
Yes.
You've got a couple other bits. So these, a lot of these are actually just made for holding like name boards and things like that. So because
Oh,
they
I
were
see.
streamlined, they're quite, in a way, a bit basic on the outside.
Right.
Because it was also these ones got the balancers over the front here to cover
Yes.
the wheels. They came off during the war, so they had easier access to the wheels
Right.
for maintenance because
Oh,
war
yes,
things.
Yes.
And then they just didn't put them back on some of them. So in preservation, you do have both
Right.
with and without balancers.
Right.
So that happened.
There you go.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet.
And it has
Sprung buffers.
spring-loaded bumper butts.
Look at that. Running
Do you like that, do you? Was that? Show that to me again.
You can even hear it.
Oh.
Pretty
Mm.
good.
I like it.
Yeah, man.
So,
that's-
so
yeah.
this
Well, that's-
is
that's
this is
very
what you're talking
exciting.
about
No, it
the-
came in
the
yesterday.
balances.
reckon?
Yeah, they came in
That's
yesterday.
very
and
big
they're already-
wheels.
They are big wheels, but they were made to go fast.
Yeah.
And that's why it still holds the speed record.
Now,
Still.
What?
Well, no one's built anything to go quicker.
what about those ones in Japan?
No, well, for steam.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
no,
we don't
no.
use steam trains anymore.
Sure we do.
Puff and
For
Billy.
fun. Yeah, a bit of puff and billy.
Puff and Billy's not going to keep up with that.
No, won't. But apparently the Americans are looking to beat the speed record because they like building things. So
Because that's a
they're
good
building some new
investment.
ones.
That's a- Let's invest in steam.
Yeah.
They can get help from Estes because they're American based.
Rockets.
That's
Rocket
right.
powered
Oh,
steam
yeah,
train.
true.
Rocket powered steam train.
Chuck it
That's
on.
right. We know
So,
all
yeah.
about that, don't we?
Absolutely.
It's fantastic.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good week. We've had a few other new things come in, and I see
Cool
that
week.
we've got some other bits and pieces. Yeah,
It's huge
good.
out there. Have you been out there?
it's huge.
What's
Yeah.
huge? Who's huge?
Oh, SDS.
Are you going to
So
go?
we've
Is
got-
there anything out there
Ah.
that's really exciting? Go and run and grab it.
Oh yeah, I'm
Go-
going to
go
go
on.
We're going to pick something up.
Just raw dog it. Just grab it.
I like that.
He's
Always
gonna
like the
hate
mellow,
that I
eh?
threw him in the deep end. He's not going to like that at all. He's not going to like. This is
You're in
cutting.
trouble. In
I
trouble.
know. He's
Oh,
not gonna
he's coming,
like,
he's coming,
not
he's
gonna
coming.
like that at all.
Let's
Here we
let's
go.
let's make some room.
Let's stay on the steam theme here, but let's look at an Australian one. So
Australia. Is
this
this all new?
is D3639.
Oh, I love the 369. 639.
639.
Yep. Classic Loco. Where did this one run?
This is Victorian. It still runs. It is.
What do you mean?
Well, it's in preservation with steam rail, but it's not in this livery anymore. It's in black. This is in Canadian red, which I think was the best livery that it was ever in.
So they can always
Canadian
repaint it, can't they?
red.
I hope so.
Have you asked them?
Yeah, I've asked them a lot of things.
Just
but
let them know who you are.
they know. Haven't you seen the ad?
I'll call them and say,
I'm in the ad.
Will James reckons it
Look at
should
that,
be
shiny.
Canadian red.
Look at that. So
Oh, I've got to get in tight for that
City
one.
of Ballarat. So this is obviously not a streamlined locomotive. So you've got all your different pieces, bits and pieces fitted to the outside.
Oh, it's a steam rail. It's got a steam rail placard
Yeah,
on it.
so this is as in preservation in the, I guess, the 80s and into the 90s. It was in this Canadian red livery,
Right.
which is a beaut. So City of Ballarat, fantastic.
Wow.
Got your detailed cab interior.
Is this one?
Oh, wow.
Is this one DCC?
I think this one actually is. What do we got? It should say on the end of the box. I know we had a couple come in, so
What does it say?
it says this is a DC one.
Oh,
But we
DC.
did get some DCC sound ones, or you can retrofit it yourself. It's actually not too bad because your speaker and everything can go in the tender.
I reckon I can see an LED chip in it.
In the
light.
headlight, yeah.
Does have lights.
Absolutely. It does have lights.
I'm not allowed to play with trains that have lights.
But yeah, a lot of separately fitted parts. Good weight to it as well. These are quite heavy.
Nice bit of girth.
Yeah. Oh, no, I mean, that wasn't a girthy Loco. Pretty.
It's a lot smaller
He
than.
just likes using the word.
It's a lot smaller than the Mallard.
Well, these are two different. This is a good example of two different scales. So,
hang on.
I mean, don't get me wrong. The D3 here is a much smaller locomotive. Hang on, I'll drag this forward. But
I've got you in a right kerfuffle.
yeah, you're all right. But your 00 scale stuff is a lot bigger in terms of
It's meaty.
how the scale works. It's definitely meaty. But
I like it.
the Mallard is a bigger. The A4s were a bigger locomotive. And the D3 is quite small compared
And
to
you'd have to
other
play with it
mainliners.
slowly and responsibly.
You do you. It's your railway.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm
Full
not going to
ball.
stop you. Yeah.
Full
That's
ball.
what I got the Mallard for, just to run down.
I'm going to make a special controller for you.
Get the cats.
It's going to be 200%. It's going to be like 24 volt.
I've got to have 11. It's going to have 11 of it. You know, you have 10
Get up
and then
and boogie.
turn it to 11 like Spinal Tap.
Yeah.
Going to get the cats in your cafe.
Stay away from my cake cafe, all right?
No,
I'll offer you a coffee, but you can't do what you want to do there. All right, that's really impressive, isn't it?
Canadian Red.
Canadian Red.
I don't think this is going to last long. I'll be surprised if it's still here Monday.
Probably won't be. Yeah, that's it. It's very nice.
Very, very nice indeed. And this
Pretty
is the
special.
latest thing from SDS.
Well,
is
we've
it?
just got them back in, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's not their latest model. They've got a few new things coming up and bits and pieces, which we are taking pre-orders for, which would be the K class. But this is one of their this is their last Steam release. Yeah.
Beautiful.
I love Steam. Steam's
the way to go, isn't it?
Yeah, it's much more interesting.
What is the steam train called in Japan?
Shizuoka? No,
Don't know. It's an SL.
steam locomotive.
That's right.
It's creative.
sense.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
See?
And they pick on the Australians for having lots of slang.
And you say you can't speak Japanese.
Well, I try. I try my best.
Oh, very good.
All right.
I love
Yeah,
it.
nice. Oh, it's a
Thank
bit of a
you.
contrast, isn't it?
Sorry for
Yeah.
throwing in the deep end, but I love it.
No, that's all
And I
right.
love that braking stuff, and I love trains.
Yeah.
There's so many things on offer now, aren't there? In the train department.
Sport for choice.
It's like
Yeah.
packed. It's full. I had a look
Yeah.
at it today.
It's only getting busier in there. So
Mm.
we're getting more and more stuff, and it's only getting gonna have to come in and have a look if you haven't been in a while, I reckon.
And what days are you doing signings again?
Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday.
Yeah,
That's
doing
right.
signings.
Come on in.
Yeah.
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 We got some photos with some customers today. So
Did you?
yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
fantastic.
Excellent.
Good on them. They came over from Adelaide. So
Did they come
over from Adelaide?
Were they seeing Tay?
No, I asked them that. They said they weren't. They said they didn't know it was on. I'm like, how did you not know it was on?
No, because they're coming
Isn't
to
that
see a bigger celebrity, which is
Oh,
you.
Yeah,
is
that's
that
right.
what it is?
That's right.
I did sing them a few songs.
Yeah, I would've.
My rendition.
We'll have to get you a mic.
There we go. Excellent.
We'll start with some beers and
Yeah, we'll be.
Choo choo.
All right, I'll clear up some of this and I'll get out of your way.
Very nice.
Very, very nice.
You know when I've had too many beers, because I start to sound like a steam train. Chug.
No legible words come out of you.
No, that's right.
No,
I'm not licensed to touch those
you
trains.
just become
whatsoever.
like a human-sized bellows, don't you? The simple sounds come out of you. I'm not saying that from experience either.
I'm offended.
Shouldn't be offended. You're not easily offended.
I'm not offended at all, but there's got to be a line. Otherwise, people will think I'm morally bankrupt.
No, that was before. This is
That
a
was
new
before.
you. Wow, so much stuff,
I love it.
don't you?
The whole bench is full of it.
It is.
And young Will James will come in for his signing session Monday morning, and they'll all
Yep.
be gone.
Yes, it will be. That's right. Oh, let's see what
Biggest
people are
problem
saying
is
here.
I have to deal with the washout tomorrow. Where's Will James? I said, no, he's not here. Where's Will James? I've been practicing his signature just to see if I can get the guff over people.
Just get a stamp made. I have the mask. A two-dimensional mask, put it on the stamp. That'll work. All right.
Sorry, guys.
We've
Out of
got,
control.
all right, let's get back to some more guesses, okay?
Mate.
So we've got 580,
Oh,
which is still too low. We've got 640 from Nids. That's
no,
still too low.
580s.
Oh, hang on.
Five-
No.
580 is too low.
Yeah. And now we've got 777, which is still too low.
Still too low.
So between 777 and 880. We're getting closer.
Yes.
It's tightening up.
Yes.
Tightening up.
Tightening up.
Tightening up. Oh, looks like we've got Dazzle Moo. Hello. Surian's on.
Surian is on.
What is he unpacking? He's unpacking a special parcel.
Is it?
It's one of those
We
special
should-
parcels.
We should do a live stream.
What special parcel did you send him? Was it
Can't
for
say.
Valentine's Day? Was it?
Can't say it was.
What?
It was.
It was.
Yep.
All right. What are we guessing? Oh, Dazzle Mood wants to know what we're guessing. We're guessing the weight at the moment.
The weight of the car.
All right. What do we got here? Oh, what do you got there? Oh, you got something pink. It's not the only pink thing, is it?
Pink is a really good theme today.
Isn't it?
Nothing to do with Valentine's Day either. But the Blockhead Motors Sweep collaboration.
Yes.
Hey?
So the pink tires,
Yeah, the square armor pinks.
which were made
and-
famous by Jun Watanabe
Yeah, on the Hornet.
on the Hornet.
And that's the only time ever.
That's right.
So Tamir would have pressed them
Yeah, I'd say so.
now. But they were
Now.
part of a kit. And they
That's
were
right.
never available as a spare part. were
That's
they?
right.
Now Sweep has collaborated, Sweep Racing International has collaborated with Jun Watanabe and Blockhead Motors.
to make pink
Pink tires
square armors.
and tri-rib
Tri-ribs to the front.
two-wheel drive.
Mm,
So if you
How
want
awesome do they
a
look?
four-wheel drive front, you'll have to cut one of the rear ones up and glue it.
that's right.
We'll do a tutorial on it.
Yes. It's
No,
not
we won't.
impossible.
It's not impossible, but it's not.
But Masami had a tutorial recently on how to do it.
Did he?
Yeah. I'll try and find them. I'll reshare them.
Yeah. I like his tutorials
Pretty good, aren't they?
because he makes stuff look really easy.
Doesn't
It's
he?
not-
He just goes snip, snip, glue,
That's
and
right.
then he's driving it.
With his feet.
That's right.
Did you see that he's doing a parking one the other day?
Oh, what, drifting into the parking?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's very talented. What do you got there? That's a
Te-
Fab
you,
1.
You tell me.
It's a
I-
Fab
I
1
am-
from
I'm
Thunderbirds.
not really. I don't really know.
You from the top? We go on the top?
Yeah, we can have a look at the tops ears.
All right, let's go tight.
Oh,
Fab 1.
it is Fab 1. You're right.
And it's got a big grill because it's a Rolls-Royce.
Does it?
Mhm.
How do you know that?
It's a Rolls-Royce grill. It's a Rolls-Royce.
Oh.
It's got the RR on it.
Okay.
RR.
Like a pirate. They're space people, aren't they? They're not pirates. So it's got 6 front wheels, much like a Tyrrell P34.
So it's got Lady Penelope. And what's the name of the driver?
Watson.
No,
I don't know. I've never seen Thunderbirds.
But they've got really good likenesses. So they're not toy-y. They've been painted and sculpted really well.
They probably are toyish.
Mm.
They're plastic. But how cool is that?
Yes.
But people have been losing their fragile little mind for these,
Doing
haven't
things. Yeah.
they? And we didn't get enough. There's only like a couple left.
Mm. How good does it look?
And I can't actually believe the price of it.
Mm.
I would have thought that it was going to be $50 more than it is. It's unbelievable.
I know. Very well priced.
The other thing I can't believe with this car is if it fits on the track. It's a
It
monster.
does.
It's a monster.
It does. When it starts drifting, then you'll know.
You're going to bang fenders with the Fab 1.
That's it.
That's the name of my next book.
What?
Banging fenders with the Fab 1. No, what did you think it was going to be?
You never cease to amaze, do you?
I try my best. That is the latest offering from Sky Electrics.
That's right. Beautiful.
Tell me what you've got there in plastics, Paige.
I've got a heap in plastics.
Yeah,
So
let's
much
go.
Plastics. Where do I start? Should we start
At
with
the
the big
beginning.
stuff?
Start at the beginning.
Starting with the biggest. Let's start with biggins. Okay, the re-release. Big re-release. 24 scale, Stuka.
It's not a Stuka, it's a Yonkers.
Yonkers.
Young.
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 Repeat after me.
I'm going to get in trouble.
So yeah, dive bomber. These haven't been around for some time. I mean, it is a really old kit, but I mean, they're not particularly expensive. So I mean, Trumpeter probably
How
make
big is it?
better. Oh,
What's
these are
big for?
big. These are big, 24 scale.
It's a big box.
Well, it's long. The fuselage is very long.
Vintage
So yeah, so these kits go back to the 60s.
vintage classics. What they've been pressing these since the 60s.
Yes, but they haven't been always available. So yeah, the trumpeter ones would be nicer, but you just want something big.
These are here and available. It'd be good to paint though. It'd be a real painter's kit.
Oh, they're huge. Right? Massive.
Hang that from the ceiling.
That's right. So here's Yonkers. Okay,
Yonkers.
and then we have the Vulcan. So the Vulcan's been re-released, and it's in a different livery. So I don't know much about this, but Dan was telling me this was used in the Falklands War. So what's to say? The Falklands conflict successfully strikes Port Stanley runway, preventing Argentinian fast jets from operating from the airfield. So there you go. So Falklands War was opportunity for...
It's a big box for a 1/72nd scale thing, no?
Yeah, but it's a big bomber.
Have to
It's
be.
huge.
Yeah?
Massive. Yeah. All right, so there.
I can't keep up.
Here we go. The new World Cat Martlet from Tamiya.
Is it new?
Yes.
I like that plane.
Hmm.
It's a cutie.
Isn't it?
It's like,
So
what
this
year was
plane-
that?
So this was predominantly used throughout World War II.
Yep.
First versions of it came out in the late 30s and was used all the way to the end of the war. Now, this particular version is a late version. So it's towards like 1943, 45. And the front box art is for a British version. So initially
British.
they called it a Martlet when they got them.
Martlet.
But towards the end of the war, they started calling them Wildcats as well. So it ended up being called a Wildcat 5.
That seems a
in
very
England.
American name.
What, a Wildcat?
Yeah.
Wildcat is American.
Is it?
Yeah, because it's
That's a
made, by,
Wildcat.
made by Grumman.
God damn.
And then when Grumman moved on to making other aircraft, General Motors were building these, and they coded them the FM1. And these were also used in the Pacific. So Pacific and Atlantic. So with this kit, it uses some of the components from the earlier Wildcat, but the wings and pilot and all the decals are all
Comes
brand
with
new.
a pilot.
Yeah, brand new pilot. Really nice. It's really nice.
You should
So
build one.
I've done the unboxing, and I will be building it as well.
Eh?
Yeah. Yeah.
What,
All right.
what livery are you going to put on it?
I reckon we'll do the Martlet because it's got the black and white invasion stripes, which are
The what stripes?
invasion stripes. So during D-Day, they painted the aircraft with those black and white stripes, so they'll be easily recognizable.
There you go.
Yeah.
Martlet.
What else we got? Oh, look at this. This is more your style. Livestock. This is a brand new livestock set in 35th scale.
That's good because my old livestock set's worn out.
That's right, isn't it? You work it hard, don't you? So remember last week when we were looking at the Nuremberg stuff, I said that Tamiya were reworking a lot of their old kits. So basically using similar subjects and poses, and they're just creating new tooling for it. And the same with this. So that's why they call it livestock set 2. And they also done that for the 24 scale figure sets.
I'd
So
say
really
because
nice.
they've probably got some new technology now.
Yes, really, really sharp.
Wow.
Look at this, re-release.
It's got an oinker, commonly referred to as a pig.
Bambino,
Uh,
Fiat
it
500.
says Fiat, mate. Don't go making up your own words.
What do you mean? Yeah, cute. Don't you reckon?
Not sure.
It's pretty cute. It's got a nice little...
Does it come
Look at
with the Italian striping in the box?
That's optional.
What do you mean optional?
Oh, yeah, that's not optional livery, so that'll be a decal.
That comes in the box?
Yes.
Wow.
So also side stripes, optional.
I like it.
It's pretty cool,
I
isn't it?
bet it's small though.
It is. It's tiny. It's like a little bento box.
A bento box.
What else I got?
That would have been a good Valentine's Day present.
That's new.
Is it?
So this is part of a series that Tamiya have started doing where they're incorporating some other smaller kits together in a box. So it's...
Bundles.
That's right. It's a
Bundling
bundle.
it up.
So it'd be really easy to make this into a diorama.
It's one of my favorite words in the German dictionary.
Although looking at this, some of these figures look new.
So they've got modern figures.
Hmm.
Well, they can't be modern figures, but
So we've got a sort of... It's a mid version of the Panzer 4, because Panzer 4s, how do you say that?
Panzer Kampfwagen.
That's right. So Panzer Kampfwagen 4s, they were used throughout the war too.
Panzer.
Like that Wildcat before. But as it progressed, they kept on up-armoring them. So more armor, bigger guns.
A
So
bigger
this
gun.
this still got a short gun on it.
Does too.
Yeah. Well,
like
they were
it's been-
shorter when they first came out.
Looks like it's been cut off.
Yeah. But this is longer than the original ones. So they were low velocity, and they were using them pretty much as destroying barricades and
It'd
stuff.
just dribble out the end, wouldn't it?
So yeah, this was part of the African campaign, North Africa. All right.
Did they
Like
use
that.
motorbikes there too?
Yeah, they use motorbikes everywhere.
Today,
And horses.
There's no. It's got no helmets on whatsoever.
Helmets. It's too
None
hot
of-
for helmets. He's got a helmet.
Yeah, but the bike rider doesn't.
Yeah, well, it'd be hot, wouldn't it?
Why have they got slits cut in their headlights so they can't see where they're going?
That's to reduce the shine on them, so aircraft can see them so easily. So I force them to. It's like masking to shine down. Even if shine down, you wouldn't be able to see much, would you?
No.
All right, so here we go. Here's another one of those sort of packages. So aircraft's been out before, but they've bundled it with a vehicle. So where's the vehicle over there?
How do you say that?
What? Sturmovik? How do you spell it?
Dan would know.
Sturmovik.
Dan
And the
would-
Gaz, which is that little Jeep. Illusion too. Tough aircraft.
Is it?
World War II?
What engine did they have?
I don't know. Does it tell you?
I thought you would know these things.
Not very good with Russian aircraft.
Why not? Were they reliable?
Yes, very. Here's another one in the series. So this is a Focke 190 D9. So D is being the longer fuselage and longer wings.
Focke-Wulf. Is that what they called the Fokker? No.
I don't know the history there. I don't know if Fokker has any history with Focke-Wulf. Fokker's actually Dutch, so maybe not. Oh, moving along.
Trying to get me in trouble again.
So it comes with a little staff car, the 11CV. Oh, where is it? Right there. All right, so there's another combo. Where you been hiding these? Oh, you putting those there?
The
All
staff
right, so
car.
Here's a couple more.
How did you know that? To C11?
Oh, because it says so.
Oh, okay. Yeah. It's good that they use French staff cars, isn't it?
Oh, well, they took over France and took it.
Hey?
Oh, we got a Spitfire. Spitfire with a...
Spitty.
I think it's a Morris.
Show us
Type of
your
utility thing?
Spitty.
A beautiful Spitfire Mark 1 kit.
Spitfire have to be best-selling model kit.
Oh, certainly. Certainly, for sure.
And now they've bundled it up with a car.
And a Thunderbolt.
Mark 1.
What's a Thunderbolt give you?
Thunderbolt. That sounds American.
Oh, it comes with a Jeep.
Got Wildcats and
Yeah, it's
Thunderbolts.
Very cool.
Is it? Oh, angry names.
Angry names? Oh, I've got something else.
Cool looking plane, though. What's underneath here, Beach? What does that thing
Which
do?
one? That's a drop tank.
A drop tank?
Yeah, it extends its range. So they can drop it off if they need to.
What, just
They
drop
just let it go.
Really?
Yeah.
What,
Because-
just littering?
Yeah. I didn't care back then. This is not brand new, but it's
No
back in
wonder we're
stock.
in such trouble now.
That's right. Decades of dumping.
Dumping tanks everywhere.
It's a Sea-King. It sold
Sea-King.
out so quick the first lot. And you can smell its Airfix. You
Can
smell
you?
it?
Nope.
Get closer. So Airfix has...
It's not Valentine's Day.
No.
Hey, last time we
No.
did that, it made my eyes water.
Did it?
I'm scared
I
now.
didn't mean to. It was just stinky tofu. So these are really, really nice kit. Brand new tooling, and that's something that Airfix is doing from now on. Releasing some really nice, freshly tooled kits, which stand up to the quality of any of the top brands.
Jack Aid.
Not just vintage.
Jack
stuff.
Aid be in for one of these, wouldn't he?
I don't know.
Loves his helicopters, that man.
Yeah, he does. It's chunky, yeah?
Chunkamunka.
Chunkamunka. All right, what else have we got?
148. Why are helicopters so big?
That's a big helicopter.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. It's an extraordinarily big helicopter.
Yeah?
So it's a big box.
It's a massive helicopter.
What else we got? Well, we showed this off last time. Everyone needs a duck.
Not
Now,
me.
I've done an unboxing on this. I'm going to build one of them too. It's pretty good.
I think you should put it in the Yarra and tie it to the Dragon Force, and we'll do a bit of filming. We'll put it behind
that'd be cool,
we'll put it
yeah.
behind the Dragon Force.
And we'll overtake the Dragon Force.
Well,
And then the Dragon Force will turn around and drag it along with it.
you know, hopefully.
Yeah.
Or they just drag each other into the middle and sink something. I don't know.
Yeah, good idea.
Yeah?
I like that idea. Yep. That's a must. There you go. Ducks are in. And I reckon that's all I've got
Ugh.
in plastics.
Plastics.
Let's have a look.
Plastics with beige.
We must have
Car
some
of the
more
week.
guesses here.
So we had 880 to 576, 75. What was it?
5 something. 680.
880 is the top number.
777. 777 to 880.
Right, we're in there,
Okay.
and we did.
What about here?
It's a EH Holden, is that right? And it is a Kellogg's car. It's got something on the back though that they could let us know.
I'm coming into more guesses. 810 grams.
Nope.
Too low.
Too low.
820. Dazzle the Moo. Too low. Aloysius Parker is the name of the driver.
What?
Aloysius.
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 Are you sure?
Yeah, it says there. Anthony said so. Must be right.
Yeah, but Anthony said it.
Oh, Northlander dude is with us from Ontario, Canada. Welcome. I reckon it must be pretty cold over there.
I hope you didn't watch that bit where he offended you Canadians.
Oh, no, not yet. That's to come. So he's asking, do I miss the train stuff? Oh, you did.
Unfortunately,
you can watch it
You
back.
should rewind it.
That's right.
Hit rewind.
So a bit of train stuff.
And we had a Canadian red.
That's right. That's right. Oh, and he's asking, they have Kellogg's cereal in Australia? Absolutely do. We all grew up on the stuff. We know it's full of sugar.
Was an Australian company.
Kellogg's? No, it's American.
Is it?
Hang on.
All right. Oh, shut up.
Yeah.
Oh, shut up.
I think Kellogg himself, was he English? Because he was played in the movie by, can't remember. We're going off on tangents now.
You digress. Let's
All right.
Yeah.
What?
Anyway, 780. So we got 780 to 870.
Tony said 850.
No. All right. 850 to 880.
All right. It's getting closer, isn't it?
850 to 880.
So it is dead of winter in Canada at the moment.
Well, that's why you need a saber cat.
Oh, Kellogg's was Canadian. There you go. No, Kellogg went all around the world. World famous. Should see our supermarkets full of it.
But you know what they're not full of?
What?
Super Sabers.
That's right. And we've got the Super Savers right here.
Jeez, you're just hard to keep on track today, mate.
Aren't I?
First time ever re-released.
In the history of the Super Saber.
And what can you tell me about it? Because I know very little.
I can tell you that it's based off of the Hotshot platform.
Is it the last ever Hotshot platform?
Oh, I don't know how it fit within the chronology, because this is a mix of all those different bits. So it's got the open tub from the boomerang.
Yes.
So it doesn't have that top section.
Yes.
It's got the monoshock on the front from the Hotshot.
Let's go to Overhead Town. Yes.
So monoshock, and then it's got twin shocks at the back,
Monoshock.
which was similar to the Super Shot.
Different driver figure.
Yes, different body. The sway bars had a plastic mount here.
Hurry up.
What else is different? The shock tower is probably different. It's probably molded plastic rather than the fiberglass one from the Super Shot.
Bit of
The
red
wheels
plastics.
are the same. Tires are the same. Yes, the red parts is what everyone loves.
Is it?
Yes, like particularly the red shocks, because you can't get them any other way.
The original Hotshot had red shocks.
Hmm?
The original Hotshot had red shocks.
Yeah, but the shocks were different. They weren't CVAs like this. The bodies were aluminium.
Oh.
All right, we're taking the top off.
Oh. Let's have a look. It's pre-painted.
Pre-cut and pre-painted.
What did you call me? It is.
Pre-cut. Well, they've got this cover here. I don't remember it having a cover.
What do you mean? Well, probably because you built yours wrong.
Well, it must have, because it says 1987.
1987. So this is a
maybe it
very
did.
late. This is a very late run, isn't it?
But it's updated with. Oh, is it? Or was that a part
No,
number?
It's a part number. I reckon it's a part number.
There you go. It's too long. Yeah? All right, so you got some red components here, which are sort of similar to the Hotshot, because the Hotshot did have rear uprights in red as well. But there's your rear shock tower.
Did you ever see one go?
Don't remember seeing one go.
So
I saw
this
a heap
is
of
a one-
Hotshots going.
A 1/10 scale four-wheel drive off-roader, yeah?
Yeah.
I know it's got the same. Oh, it's my
Oh, the
favorite
captured.
kilo ball.
Yep.
Front captured ball suspension. What is this thing?
Oh, big bumper. This bumper looks very
It's massive.
it looks very bigwig.
Bigwig,
Bugwig.
super grippers. Geez, they love these tires, didn't
They
they?
last forever.
They love these tires. They put them on everything.
There's your tub.
Completely different to the Hotshot, isn't
So
it?
that'll be boomerang style, I reckon. Does it have any markings on it?
Bigwig was different, no? Wasn't
Big
it?
wig was different, yes. Oh, I can't read those markings right in there.
Oh, the front arms are different to a Hotshot too.
So it's ABS plastic. Oh, it's just got some years on it. It doesn't actually say which model.
Same gearbox as a Hotshot, yeah?
Yes, it would be.
with my favorite motor shims. Yeah.
Oh, the motor shims, the flat, the pressed out flat things.
Is that right?
That's it.
Oh yeah, here they are.
Yeah, slotted. Yep.
There you go. I'm not going to get it all out because we've got the
Super
magic
saver.
box and I'll never get it back in.
That's right. So nice.
And I will remember the Super Saber for one reason and one reason only. Was Willie Chang Panda Man's final order, wasn't it?
That's right. He was really looking forward to this.
He was waiting for this. I don't understand it, but look, it's got 2023 on it.
Yes.
So they took a little bit longer than they thought to get to us.
That's right. Oh, well, I mean, it was released in late 23.
It was released in late 23.
Yep.
There you go.
We go. Super Sabers in stock now.
First time ever re-released.
That's right.
And it's funny, isn't it? To me, they absolutely love their re-release stuff, don't they?
A lot of people love it. So
They
why
love
not
it.
produce
If they make a new thing,
Yes.
not people not so much into it. Something old,
Mm.
people love it.
Mm.
Talking about something new,
What's
grab that white box up there, mate. We're gonna do a Freea.
A what?
Freea. 3 for 1.
What do you mean? Oh.
I'm going to talk about 3 kits at once.
Okay.
Here
what have we
we
got here?
have. So this caused a real panic when it came out. This
It
is
did.
the RC10cc, the crystal clear edition,
Mm.
based on. It was released at the SEMA show. It was a surprise thing, and people lost their fragile little minds.
That's right.
First shipment sold out.
It's
What?
classic clear.
Never even barely came into the shop,
Mm.
and they've fulfilled our back orders because we had more on. So
Yes.
they are. We've got one. This is the last one in existence,
Yes.
as far as I'm concerned.
That's right.
So this is a crystal clear.
So we've got a classic of the RC10,
Yeah,
and then we've got the newest iteration of the RC10.
the newest iteration of the thoroughbred racing machine,
That's right.
RC10 B7, 7th generation,
Yes.
and B7D. So they do 2 distinct cars now. The B7 is commonly referred to as the carpet and Astro car.
Mm-hmm.
And
So
the
high traction.
Yeah, the B7D is designed for dirt tracks.
Okay,
The
so
D
low
is for
traction.
dirt. Yeah. The biggest differences that I know of is one has a ball diff,
Mm-hmm.
the dirt car.
Yes.
The the Astro car has a gear
gear
diff.
Yep.
And apart from that, I don't know a great deal about the 2 models other than what Andrew Salvaggi taught me.
That's right. So we do have a video on that with Andrew Salvaggi going through the prototype car and explaining the differences.
Yeah, about a month ago, he came in with the prototype.
That's right.
And
we've got that on
I
our
was
YouTube
really
channel.
lucky to learn all that and have him in the studio.
Let me see if I can get
Get the link
that
for it.
link, and I'll share it.
Because
to
you
everyone.
guys, I mean, that was an unboxing of unboxing. I mean, it was never in a box, but he ran through and Andrew Salvaggi knew his stuff. Of that, there's no doubt. Didn't he? He knew every bit.
Oh,
and
yeah.
The B7, so it's an all-new car. And what was he saying? Like 98% of the parts and components are brand new. So
Yes.
nothing from the B6 series. B6 series is common with this car. So it's a huge evolution for the model and a very popular product.
Mm.
And we are, without a doubt, probably the best price in Australia.
Mm.
And free shipping as well.
That's right.
Is that right, Paige?
Sounds pretty good to me.
So we've got some very special associated hardware.
Let me just poke that in.
I've got to be careful.
I'm about to share this soon.
Have to be careful with that clear hit because that is going to make somebody extremely happy. What else we got? RC.
Did I share
HB.
that properly?
Did you share it?
Oh, maybe the link was. Hang on, let me do that link again.
So
by
that
itself.
that is with Andrew Salvaggi and myself. It's about an hour-long clip.
That's
and
probably
it's
better.
every detail just about of the car, like from the front to the back, to the transmission, to the suspension, to the geometry. Yeah, everything. Right. I have been working on building and putting together HB Racing's current nitro car, the D8 World Spec, D8 WS. Probably not as far in it as I'd like to be, but I'm like that with anything. It doesn't matter if I was finished, I'd still be complaining that it wasn't done fast enough.
Let's have a look.
Let's have a look what I've done.
Got some shocky bits.
Shocky bits. But I didn't just smash them together. They've got polished shafts. It's got indicators on the preload collars for adjustment and a bit of a tune. I built them also emulsion style, not bladder. So you're part of the way through the build. And of course, we've got our diffs.
Oh, you finished all the diffs?
finished all 3
Okay.
diffs. So, and it's good. HB always do that. It's good to get the nice oily bits out of the way at the
Yeah,
start.
for sure.
Then you can
Yeah,
go on
I
with
like
the
doing that
build.
too.
Go into the rest of the build.
Mm.
And especially with an 8 scale buggy, the diffs, I mean, they're usually one of the first steps anyway.
Yes.
The diffs and the shocks take a bit of time.
Mm.
They just do, especially when you put a bit of effort into them and make sure that they're actually going to be really smooth, really well bled, not leaking and stuff like that. So really looking forward to continuing this build. This buggy is actually going to race in Vietnam.
It's going places, isn't it?
In FEMCA. So it's really good. One of our team drivers is going to represent that for us. So that's huge in RC. HB Racing, D8 World Spec. So
Beautiful.
that's their nitro buggy. Now, RC, what have I got here?
Something special? Rubik's bag.
What's in Brett's bag? We haven't played that game for a while.
No, what is in Brett's
Have we?
bag?
We haven't played this game for a while. Now, this is going to be something that's probably not new, but familiar to a few.
Oh.
Rob Casabine might lose his little mind.
Let's do this, eh?
Oh, get in there. Here we have, it's probably not the best being in a black bag. I've got some boxes of goodie. Here we have the Yokomo 870C. Just going to try and get this bag out of the way, Beige. Here you go. There
got
we
the
go.
electronics in it.
We have got the electronics in it, and the electronics is definitely not vintage. There's nothing vintage about the electronics. The most vintage thing about the electronics is the fact that the receiver is about 2 years old. The Futaba receiver, the 334 SBS, and the motor has done a race at Templestowe a couple of weeks ago. Now that is a Blitzstream 2. Orca did release this, the Blitzstream 3 last week, and we did get the initial shipment, but they did sell out, so there are more on their way. But I've paired that to, it's only a 21.5 for the moment. It will get a 17.5 when stocks are available. But I did pair it to a brand new Orca stock spec speed controller. And that is
nice.
really
These are
cool.
totems.
I've been dying to use one of these because we've been talking about it for about a year now, and they just sell out so quickly, or I didn't have a project at the time that was suitable. But here we have it, the Orca stock spec totem speed controller. And have a look at the size of it. And
Very
that
compact.
is now paired to Orca's all-new tuning tool,
Yep.
the BlueCon.
Yes. Bluetooth.
And that is a Bluetooth module that pairs to an app on your phone or device, probably computer too. I don't know. I'm an Apple user. So in here, we've also got a MKS 575 servo, and that's come out of a previous project. Paired up to, I've actually got a prototype 9 steps shorty battery in there. So that's pretty cool.
Oh, there you go. Real tight.
Real tight. So without further ado, what I would like to do is actually plug this car in.
Yeah.
If I can. And
You're going to show us.
I'm going to get my phone out.
Oh,
We might, in fact, have to go
I'll have to go wide, I reckon.
a little bit wider.
Okay. Pluggage. Oh, I've got some flashy lights. That means everything on. Okay. You got a flashy light on the speed controller.
We've got a flashy light on the speed
Got a
controller.
red light here for the receiver. And then we've got a red light on the top here for the BlueCon.
Yeah.
All right. So you're restarting.
Yeah.
And you got your.
I'm
Orca app.
only very new to this.
All right. So that's going to be talking.
Let me restart the app again. We should be talking.
Yep. So it's brought up totem.
There we go.
All right.
And we are in. So what we have here is all the tuning as you would have in your program box. So that can use, and this will also backwards compatible with the OE1, the OE101, the OE1 World Spec, and the big unit, the OE 1.2 drag spec.
Right.
So that is working there with the totem, because that's a 2022 release speed controller. But yeah, so we have all our program data. So just like the program box, we have all the same functions, but you can have it in the beauty of your phone. So you can change the orientation of the motor wiring. So you can swap the A and the C wires over for that super neat install.
Yep.
You can also save files. So you can save like a track setting and save it. And then next time you return to that track, you can just upload it straight in. So you can have multiple files saved. Now running through, you might want to go tighter here.
Yeah.
So running through some of the things.
Okay, so your motor orientation, your running mode.
Yep, running
which
mode.
is a standard racing type running mode.
Yep, forward and brake, battery cut off. And again, if you just open it up, you just change the drop down window. So you can disable it high, middle, or low.
Yep.
Confirm, done. Your punch, we've got 5 levels of punch available, I think.
So it's on the highest level.
Yep, full whack.
Go.
Go, baby, go. Your PWM, your pulse width modulation.
Yeah.
So 24,000 all the way down to 1,000 hertz.
So is it right to say that the lower the frequency, the more punch you feel?
Yeah, it can be
and
more.
The higher, the smoother it is?
Yeah, it can be more aggressive. Also changes the way that the motor generates heat. Generally, the higher the switching, the higher the temperature of the ESC.
Yep.
And depends on the track, can be the higher the temperature of the motor.
Right.
Or if the motor's laboring all the time. So if it's a very stop-start track, it can be very smooth because it's switching faster.
Right.
Drag brake, 5%. So again, you've got all your different levels there. Maximum brake force.
Yep.
So again, these are just all things that you have. Reverse force, because it will go forward or brake reverse if I put reverser on. Neutral range, BEC. So the BEC voltage, you can have 6 or 7 volts, which is really good. The motor direction, we got clockwise or counterclockwise.
It's really handy, isn't
an
it?
RPM limit.
Yep.
So if you're doing a sanction meeting and you need to have like, I don't know, like 17,000 kV, you can put that in.
Right.
And it's as simple as then just pressing the send button.
Yep.
Send success.
Right.
It's uploaded it.
Updated.
Something else we've got on the app is data record.
Oh.
So that shows.
So that's live at the moment.
That's live at the moment.
Okay.
So it's not showing any speed. Now it does show actually real world speed. So in the settings, you can put your tire diameter, your gear ratio.
Yeah.
So it gives you the rollouts, measuring the RPM of the motor. So we had this spinning up before, and this 21.5 with that gearing and the tire size.
Yeah.
It was what, 41.7 Ks.
Yeah.
So it tells you can see that the battery's in storage mode, 7.82 volts, ESC temp, motor temp. There you go.
Wow.
Now, for racing, you wouldn't be allowed to really leave that hooked up, the blue con. That is meant to come in and out of the car, but this is vintage and this is fun. So
I guess if you were going with a competition car to practice and change settings, you just leave it in there. It'll be easier. Yeah.
But if you had multiple cars, and you can just like plug it in like a program box and put your phone on.
Yes.
But yeah, I really like the look of it mounted, and I think it's going to stay there. I reckon it's really cool.
Yeah, very nice.
So, and as well, you can do the manual, so you can look up the manual for your totem.
Okay.
Your firmware update. So if new firmware becomes available from Orca, so we've got the model totem, firmware version, available version. There's none available.
Oh, okay.
So you can
it's
always
the
have.
version.
So it's really good for development. So you don't need to plug it into a PC or anything.
Yes.
And then of course you've got your system setting.
Okay.
But yeah, so that is really good, really easy to use. Works like first time, and I'm really, really happy with it. So
very neat.
Imagine people racing these buggies 40 years ago saying you have a mobile phone to talk to it. They didn't even know what a mobile phone was back in '87.
No. And for me, the little programming boxes, well, they're a bit small for my eyes. Can't really see what it's saying.
Well, you just refuse to get the right glasses.
I just refuse. Yeah, well, that's right.
No?
I just refuse to get glasses full stop.
Even if you do, they wouldn't be the right ones.
What are you doing there?
I was going to go driving.
What?
I'm going to drive it somewhere.
Oh, yeah.
Have a look at the power of the servo.
Oh.
575 is absolutely beautiful. Blinking away. Can you see that in the overhead?
Yeah, it's blinking.
See, look, we've got it blinking. Got the receiver on. Really nice. I really love this 870C build.
Wow.
Belt drive so super smooth, huh? Like I said, it is only a 21.5, but that'll be plenty anyway to get around the track. Looking forward to getting the body done. Going to have a special unveiling for that. Got a special guest doing the body for us, which is going to be really cool. And when we do, we'll get it to the track and have some fun. What do you reckon, Beach?
I reckon I reckon.
That is cool. I'm so impressed with that BlueCon stuff. And it hasn't made it any more complicated or difficult. It's made it easier.
Certainly has.
You know, you just turn your phone on and off you go.
It's a lot easier to put in your toolbox too, isn't it? The
Yeah.
programming card.
Yeah, exactly. Or like I said, just leave it mounted.
Hmm.
Got a little bit of blue side double-sided tape on there. In we go. Love it. That's all in RC this week.
It's a bit of stuff, wasn't it?
That's a bit of stuff we
It is a
smashed
bit of
through
stuff.
today.
I reckon we got to go piece this car.
What time is it? Must be time for dinner.
Yeah, it's getting close to that.
Hey?
All right, so Dazzle Move, 873 grams. Too low,
Too low.
which means all these other guesses are too low.
873 and 880.
That's right, it's getting closer there. What have I got there? There's my link.
Link.
Doo-doo-doo-doo.
Gonna tear
And
this
Dazzle
away.
Move's going to come visit us. 8 hours drive.
That's all right.
Oh, Tony P, what's that? Oh, he says he's going to need one of those Orca Blue Cons.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
I
Pretty
don't
cool.
know. I don't know anybody who doesn't. Like I said, just makes it easier. My scales are doing my head in today.
Your
Excuse-
scales.
Excuse my French.
Oh, Nids has gone 877. Tony P 878. So 878 is still too low. So Nids 877 is too low.
I think.
878. It's getting close, isn't
I think
it?
a bit of the car's fallen off.
What do you mean? That's totally different to what we had it before. Hang on.
I can't. I can't.
You
Fix
can't.
it.
You can't fix it. Hang on. Hang on.
Got to warm up the valves.
We probably let it warm up too much.
I stand corrected. Oh well.
How about we just work on what we had
That's
before, and then we just show them what
People
what
will have
we
to
had.
believe us.
That's right. Only
Well-
one left. That's right.
875.
879
Ah,
is what we had.
only one left.
Yeah.
Not anymore, Tony P.
Yeah, because
I'm
it says something different now.
No, I'm tipping he's talking about the BlueCon.
Oh, is that what he's talking about?
Yep.
Oh,
There was
I thought
only
he
one
meant the
left.
option.
No.
Because 878.
That's why I made sure I
880
bought
is
this
only
one
879.
because otherwise I'm going to miss out.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, it's coming back. I'm going to start playing with it.
It's changing all the time, isn't it?
I think we might need to get it serviced. Might need to send it off to NASA.
What do you mean, like frisbee it?
Anyway,
Maybe we should have a close look at the car.
let's go.
Yeah. Because this says 879 was the weight that we worked out.
875.
875?
875 was the 875, my friend.
Well, I've been telling everyone the wrong thing there.
Why? Nobody gets 875, did they?
I think they did.
No, pretty sure they didn't.
Well, it was 877, 878, and I said it was higher than that. So I
Oh.
gave him a bump steer.
You gave him a bump steer.
That's right.
Well, if you don't believe us before,
All right, let's have a look.
you
Let's
never
have a look.
believe us now.
Let's have a look. So that's zeroed now, right?
Well, apparently.
And that's what it weighs now.
That's always now.
Yeah.
I
I
think
think,
something-
I think someone did guess that.
Somebody did. The last person guessed that. Just now.
Was it?
873.
No, 878.
Anyway, here we have the classic collectibles.
Oh, there you go. Dad said 873.
Oh,
There
he
you
does.
go. There you
Got
go.
a straight 6 molder in there.
What do you got? Are we going to go
Got-
on tight or what?
Got a 179.
All right.
I don't know why I'm saying it, trying to do an American accent. It's clearly an Australian car. 119 horsepower.
Look at all the markings on the engine.
Isn't it beautiful? And the
And you
air
got the
filter
different coloured caps on the battery.
and the battery terminals.
Yeah. Well, they put a
What
bit of
else we
effort
got?
in this, haven't they?
Got the brake booster, steering box, clutch. Must be manual. Got a clutch master there. Right. Now it's
Got a
steering
hold
box.
in, eh?
Hey,
You can see through it.
before rack and pinion steering.
You can see your fingers.
That's all right. I'm just going to close that now before I wreck it.
Really?
PVN 004, so that's the fourth one of the series. And this one here is car number 542.
Mm.
Not sure how many they made. Have a look what's on the back.
Rice bubbles.
Snap, crackle, and pop.
Nid said that before.
Did he?
Yeah, I think so. Back here somewhere.
And cornflakes, killing cornflakes. I love it. Strawberries and creams, like a beautiful antique white, isn't it?
Strawberries and cream. What do
and
you
it's
mean?
almost as fun. Like red
Oh,
and white.
this? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice.
There you go. That has
is.
been episode 195.
Mm.
And we tried to stand on the gas to get it done in under 90 minutes. And
There
I
was
think,
so much to go
I
through,
think
wasn't
we've
it?
achieved it.
We have.
And yeah.
So once again, thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you. And the Yokomo Dogfighter 870C, what a weapon. These are
That's
still
right.
in stock. There's only a couple left.
That's right.
The buggies. Retro Rob will be
So
loving it.
if
I
you've
won't
missed
have to
out-
smash his one this year.
No, we've got our own to smash.
We've got our own to smash. We have indeed.
All right. We will see you next time. Same place,
Be episode 196.
same time.
I'm Brett from Hearns,
I'm BJ.
and thanks for watching.
See you later.